Hi everyone, this is Christina from Total Wellness Connect, and today we will be going over a really neat online tool called Eventbrite, which ultimately makes your life much easier when it comes to registering and promoting events online. So today we're going to go over why and how to register your events on this platform. So first let's go over why Eventbrite. There are many tools out there, but why is Eventbrite the one? First of all, you can create a really stylish digital flyer on which interested individuals can register for your event. Now, because it creates a link, it makes it that much easier to share your event online and collect more registrations. The best part is, at least in my opinion, is that you can track how many people will be at your event. Several times it has happened to some of our members. I know it's happened to me in the past where you're not sure how many people are showing up. You don't know how many materials to have. You don't even know if anybody's showing up. So this makes it really easy to track how many people are going to be able to make it there. It also makes it better for you in terms of renting out space, right? So if you can only stuff 50 people in a room and you have already 50 people registered, you can close registrations at that point. Also, you can collect email addresses of registrants for following up as well as future promotion. From a marketing standpoint, this is so important. Building your email list, especially from people who have directly interacted with you, such as registering for or coming to your event, makes it really, really easy to go ahead and get them back or even convert them into a client or a customer. When they fill out an Eventbrite registration form, which we will look at in a little bit, email is one of the required portions. So it allows for you to grow that email address. Grow that email list. Eventbrite also has the ability for you to set up a reminder to your registrants about the event. You can do it 48 hours ahead, 24 hours, whenever you'd like, but that way you can set it and forget it. Also, if you hold paid events, you can easily collect payments. Eventbrite is a free platform, so you don't pay a monthly fee to use it. You are only charged a really small fee for each paid registration. So if you're holding free events, it will continue being free for you. If you are charging for your event, you're just paying a small fee per registration. If you'd like, you can actually pass on that fee to your registrants. That way, you're not paying anything really. So now let's take a look at how this platform works and how you can register your events on there. If you do not yet have an Eventbrite.com account, it's really easy and again free to set it up. So you're going to type in Eventbrite, BRITE.com into your browser, and this is the page that it will bring you to. As you can see, the Get Started portion is right here in the blue button. You're going to click on that, and it's going to give you just two things to fill out in order to sign up. Because we already have an account, I'm just going to go ahead and log in. But you can trust me, the sign up process is quite simple. So I'm going to go ahead and log in here. And in order for me to create an event, this is the same page that you're going to see when you're ready to create one. First, you're going to give your event a title. Now make sure that your title is enticing to people, but also describes exactly what it is that they're getting into. The more specific you can be, the better. So if it's a webinar, it should mention it that it's a webinar in the title. If it's a workshop, make sure you mention it in there as well. Location, you can specify where it's held, whether it's an online event or entering an address. So if you're entering an address, just click that. Enter the venue name, okay, and then you can enter the address in here as well. And once an address is created, it will actually show the map on the event page as well, and people can get directions to your event, making it very simple. Then there is the start and the end dates. Make sure that you are in the correct time zone as well. So right now it's saying Los Angeles time, so if you're on the East Coast, you want to make sure that you go ahead and find your own time here. All right. There are a lot of choices. So once you find that, let's just say Chicago. Once you find that, make sure that you save it, that you're in the right time zone right here. If you have multiple events, you can also schedule multiple dates. You can either do weekly, monthly, or even custom, where you can register each event separately and people can sign up for the dates that are convenient for them. Or if you're holding a series, they can sign up for all of them as well. Then an event image. You can omit this, however, I strongly suggest that you do include an event image for two reasons. One, it's a lot more attractive. Anytime you add an image to something, people are going to recognize it. Number two is that when you share it onto your Facebook, Twitter, or any other social media outlet, your social media platform is going to read that image and it's going to instantly include it into your post, making it that much more likely that people are going to register for your event. Then is the event description. You want to make sure that you describe your event in as much detail as possible, including a little bio on the presenter or the people that are there. The more information you can put in there that is relevant to an event, the better. You don't want to go over, probably 300 words or so. So you want to give people just enough to get a taste and want more. Okay, leave a little mystery in there. So if you just started your account, you probably don't have an organizer name yet, so you're going to need to create one. We already have one here, and then you have an organizer description, which you fill out as well. You always want to include links to your Facebook and Twitter, so that way you can keep the following going on there as well. The next step is to create your tickets. So you can have a free ticket, paid ticket, or ticket by donation. When you select a free ticket, just click in RSVP or whatever you would like your ticket to be called. And here you can put in the total number of tickets available for this ticket type. Okay, so let's just say that you rented a room that only safely fits 25 people. You want to make sure that you keep that in there. The next is the ticket settings. Okay, so you want to make sure that you put in the description of the ticket if you need to. This is really not necessary. The sales channel, where are the attendees going to register or buy this ticket? Are they buying it everywhere? Can they pay you at the door, or is it just online? Most cases, you're going to leave this as everywhere. When the ticket sales end, okay, so do you need to know 2 days before, or just an hour before is fine? Next is and of course, the minimum tickets per order. You can just keep one, and then the maximum ticket per order as well, which in most cases you probably want to minimize to 2 or so. Next is a paid ticket. Paid ticket, let's just say you are charging $20 per person. Here, the buyer total will be $21.49 because you are passing on the fees from Eventbrite to your buyer. If you would like to absorb the fees, so your buyer's paying only $20, keep in mind that Eventbrite will charge you $1.49. Now, all of this can go into your PayPal, so that way it just makes it that much quicker to get money for your events. And finally, by donation. If you're doing an event that's by donation, you could just let people know what the donation is as well and how many of those you have. All right. You can't set a preferred donation amount. However, you can always go ahead and email your registrants later on. Make sure that all of your settings are correct, and you can put in your PayPal account email address in there, so that's how you're going to get paid. And you want to make sure that it's on public if this is an event that you are offering publicly. If it's a private event for your specific group or whatnot, it won't be listed in their directory. So only people who you send the link to will be able to find it and register on there. Then you can select the type of event that it is. We'll just say it's a networking event about health and wellness, and let's just say mental health. Okay, so this way, if you leave it as a public page, what Eventbrite will do is put it in their directory, and anybody looking for a health and wellness networking event would be able to see it in their area, okay, in the area that you are holding the event. Once you're done, you can make your event live. And this is what it would look like. Okay, so as you can see, again, it's like a digital flyer, as we said before, and it puts everything in the correct place of where it needs to be. It even allows the function of adding this to a calendar. The location, so you can view the map, and you can see other friends from Facebook attending if that's something that you would like. It also gives people the option of sharing this with their friends so that they can do the promotion for you. All right. Now, in terms of collecting the email addresses and so on, as you can see, if somebody were to register for the event, okay. Now, because I'm already logged in, it's allowing me to go ahead and check out right away, but we're going to trick it a little bit. And I'm going to log out real quick. And here we are now. So now that I am just registering and I don't have an account, I can go ahead and check out. And it will ask me for all of my information, and it's very simple, just name, first name, last name, and the email address. As you can see, all of that is required. And on the back end, you will be able to see all the email addresses of everyone that has registered. You're also going to get an email every time somebody has registered for your event. So this is a great way to go ahead and easily share your events, your workshops, as well as collect payment for your paid workshops and so on. Thank you.